Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mr. and Mrs. Cricket. So far, thank you so much for supporting us so far, and hopefully, you are enjoying our videos and liking it. So, just another reminder that these are whatever we talk about. These are these are our personal suggestions and opinions. We are no expert into the game. We love cricket as a game, so that's why we talk about it. And before we get started, before we look into the Super 8s, which is starting tomorrow, and we wanted to address a couple of things that has happened in the last few days in regards to Pakistan cricket. So there, I think that we are all human beings, right? We all have our personal lives, and we have just as much as right to live it as any other person. So professionally, if you think that we're doing something wrong here, and as a YouTuber, you would tell us that, hey, make these changes, so do this and that. But to attack us personally, that would be wrong. So there is a news circulating in regards to Haris Rauf and his performance. There was supposedly a Pakistani fan who said something rude to him, and while his wife was there, and said something against his parents. Now, you want to criticize, say something to his performance for the World Cup? Sure, do that. We have every right to do it, because as fans, we expect them to do better. We want them to do better. But for us to say anything personally to the person, that's just wrong. मतलब वो भी अपनी फैमिली छोड़ के आते हैं, और अगर उनका भी any other if you not just Pakistani team, all the other teams do have a right to bring their family along on their journey to any other country if they're performing. Yes, it's a huge event. Should they bring it? Maybe not a good idea. But is it that we should attack them for it? That's not right. अगर वो अपनी फैमिलीज़ के साथ आए हैं, पूरे साथ खेलते हैं, दूर रहते हैं, इनफैक्ट more than enough, some of these boys are newly married, so obviously they're gonna try to bring their family and with them. तो आपका हक नहीं बनता कि आप उनको इस तरह बोलें, उनकी फैमिलीज़ पे बोलें, और उनको ये कहें कि वो बिल्कुल अपनी फैमिली के साथ टाइम स्पेंड नहीं कर सकते. आई एम प्रीटी श्योर एवरीबडी वांट्स देयर पर्सनल स्पेस. जो भी उनकी परफॉर्मेंस है उसके ऊपर ज़रूर हम कह सकते हैं, लेकिन उनकी पर्सनली उनको अटैक करना, दैट्स जस्ट रॉन्ग. जो भी हुआ, उसका जो रिएक्शन हैरिस रऊफ ने दिया, वो आई थिंक as human I would have done the same thing too. I would have been fed up with people attacking my family for something that they don't know anything about.
और फ़ैन को रिस्पेक्ट करनी चाहिए किसी भी स्टार की, क्रिकेटर की. और अगर वो फैमिली के साथ है तो उसको ऐसे नहीं करना चाहिए. अगर वो सेल्फी नहीं लेना चाह रहा क्योंकि वो अपनी वाइफ के साथ है, अपनी फैमिली के साथ है, वो नहीं लेना चाह रहा, तो उसको आप ना फोर्स करो, ना आप उसको ऐसे बुरा भला करो. Secondly, respect your stars. They are the one who makes you happy and who makes you feel sad in certain cases. But respect them and give them some space. अगर वो घूम रहे हैं अपनी फैमिली से तो उनको घूमने दो. तुम भी तो यहाँ घूमने आए हो, तुम भी तो यहाँ सब चीज़ें करने आए हो. So kindly just be careful, whoever. Kindly just be careful regarding this kind of issues. And tomorrow the Super 8 are starting from tomorrow, and the first match is between South Africa versus USA. South
And
Africa
there are two
qualified
matches.
the group stage, but they were not up to the mark as compared to other teams. बहुत मुश्किलों से क्वालिफाई किया उन्होंने, काफ़ी टफ मैचेस दिए हैं एसोसिएट टीम से, और काफ़ी टफ कंडीशंस में वो निकले. और इधर के देखो कल यूएसए क्या करता है. कल यूएसए ने साउथ अफ्रीका को हरा दिया, तो इट विल बी अ बिगेस्ट अपसेट देन. सो न्यूजीलैंड घर वापस चली गई, पाकिस्तान घर वापस चला गया है, इंग्लैंड क्वालिफाइड,
श्रीलंका वापस चला गया.
इंग्लैंड बिल्कुल लास्ट स्टेजेस में क्वालिफाई हुआ है. एंड व्हाट अबाउट
वो भी
बांग्लादेश?
वो भी
व्हाट अबाउट
bites in the
बांग्लादेश?
face.
What about Bangladesh?
Bangladesh is qualified.
Bangladesh also qualified. Wow.
So the way this qualification works is that if you don't know what a seeding system is, this time around ICC decided to do a seeding system, and basically they already, what you saw in the group stages, the way that all the teams were listed out, they were considered as A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, D1, D2. So they were in 4 groups. The seeding system, what happened was that they had, in Group A, India and Pakistan were A1 and A2. And if they qualified from the group stages, they would have stayed that way regardless of who was on the top. So of course Pakistan did not qualify. The next team that did qualify, they took place of Pakistan. Okay, so that was A1, A2. So USA is A2. The same thing goes with the rest of the group. So whoever did not qualify, the other team took their place. So if for example in the New Zealand's group, they did not qualify, they were supposed to be C1. They were supposed to be C1, and West Indies was supposed to be C2. West Indies qualified even though they are on the top of their group, and Afghanistan qualified, they are on the second. Of course Afghanistan took place of New Zealand, so they are C1. So that's how the seeding system works. So if you got confused, a lot of people were confused, and ICC put up the tickets. No one knew who was going to be where, what was going to happen. Now the issue is that ICC did not sell any tickets out, so a lot of people are looking for tickets. A lot of people can buy their tickets on ICC. The people who bought their tickets way beforehand, they're unable to sell it, and there are so many sellers that are trying to sell those tickets out. It's unfortunate that some people cannot make it because they spend a lot on the USA leg of the tickets, and now I don't know why West Indies is not as popular. And then on top of that, what I've been hearing is that a lot of people can't find direct flights or flights to Caribbeans, or if they are in the Caribbean, they can't find flights from one Caribbean island to the next. So this is something that ICC should have looked into further and pre-planned it, but they did not. So this is a disaster in that sense that a lot of these tickets are unsold, stadiums are empty even to now, and group stages are starting tomorrow. Now let's just talk about USA, Team USA. Do you think Team USA can give you another upset in the group stages?
You never know. They can. They are playing with all the efforts. They can give the big upset, but let's see what happens tomorrow between USA and South Africa. I hope better team should win the match tomorrow, whoever performs better.
But I feel like that South Africa will give USA a bit of a tough time. I don't know if USA...
South Africans are chokers. They एंड पे आके चोक कर जाते हैं, और फिर वो जैसे नेदरलैंड से लास्ट वर्ल्ड कप में हार गए थे. तो अभी तो ग्रुप स्टेज का पहला मैच है, हर टीम के 2 मैचेस हैं. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपन्स, और कल जो अच्छा खेलेगा वो जीतेगा. अगर यूएसए जीत गया तो इट विल बी अ हिस्ट्री.
We are supporting USA. I want USA to win, if not Pakistan. So obviously, we're hoping that USA goes all the way. And if actually they make it to the semi, that's a open market in USA. So basically, what USA team did by...
And MLC starting from July 5th. And it will be a fun. So let's see what happens after this World Cup.
Okay, what USA did after beating Pakistan is that they opened and showed the local I guess to the local Americans who are born in America, not just having with the South Asian roots, that there is a cricket team on the international level for USA, and if they get enough support, cricket can flourish in USA. And I think that was the biggest thing that has happened, and I'm looking forward to it. For me personally, when I came to USA, I was 12, and there were not that many cricketing grounds or cricketing teams or at that time. And I'm talking about back in the 2000s. There were like a lot of small little things starting, people doing their personal thing. In the last 10 years, I've seen it flourish. But of course, it's still vast with the South Asian community, but just not with the local talent. And I feel like that this is a start. Not every state have a cricketing team starting from school level, and that's what we need to do. If you want to build cricket in USA, you want to start with the local schools, like state schools. So yes, we need a school sport. They have soccer, they have tennis, they have football, they have volleyball, they have basketball, but they don't have cricket as a team. And I think that's where we need to start off with. कि आप साउथ एशियन टीम्स को तो आप साउथ एशियन कम्युनिटी को तो पता है कि ये क्या है. Those with the same similar background, they know what it is. But we want to introduce it to the non-South Asian communities and to non-cricket nation communities what a cricket is. So
yeah, let's see what happens.
Secondly, do you know that they are breaking down Nassau County Stadium?
Yeah, it was a really good stadium. We saw it live and it was beautiful. Now they're breaking it up, and
We'll share the video in the end.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, if you guys have gone there, I mean, it was a beautiful temporary stadium from inside. Very good. I mean, I liked it. So it's now they are demolishing it, and
Obviously, it was
I don't know.
temporary.
In 2026 Olympics, there's like a
They're gonna
T20
keep the
cricket.
pitches though.
T20 cricket will be held in here in 2026 Olympics, right?
Yeah, the next Olympics.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think they Florida में करेंगे, कहाँ पे करेंगे? So let's see what happens.
The ICC spent about $40 million on building this stadium. Guess what? How much they got out of one game?
A lot.
80 million.
Yeah, India Pakistan.
So technically, they did get they spent 40 million. They got 80 million out of one match.
Yeah.
Okay, the India Pakistan match.
They covered
Insane.
और अगर सारे मैचेस के लगाओ जितने भी हैं तो it's like more than they
But the problem is, because everybody wanted to watch that one match, people who they are unable to sell out all the other matches, even the ones in for semis and the final tickets are.
एक मैच से सारा रेवेन्यू अपना कर लिया तो उनको और क्या चाहिए?
वो तो ठीक है, लेकिन आपने क्रिकेट अगर बिल्ड करना है, then you have to think about how people are gonna enjoy it. You can't just like keep it to one match. ICC needs to think about it, how they're gonna move forward for the next matches. Like if they're doing it in Olympics, they need to keep the payments down. I mean, a lot of people complain about it, that the ticket prices were too high, and they were too high because at the end of it, even the ICC travel partners had to slash down the prices and sell it. That was the only way that.
Yeah, like in India versus Pakistan, I think Pakistani consulates sold the tickets for $200 like day before the match. Yeah. And some of the people bought it, and we bought the ticket really expensive from Australian agent, and it was like $2,000, but $200 for a ticket day before the match. I mean, we didn't know about it, but some of the people who have like contacts, who had contacts, they went on to buy those tickets, and they came and watched the match. But somehow we got a really good seat. We were sitting near to the ground, and we were like having fun over there. So it was a memory. It was a good, memorable thing. The first innings we enjoyed. Second innings we also enjoyed. But at last, India won the match. Well, I mean, we already talked about it. We don't want to talk about it again. And it was a good experience.
Yeah, it was a good experience overall. But yeah, ICC needs to rethink how they're gonna plan if they're gonna have more matches in the USA. But I'm more excited about USA going into the Super 8s, and I'm waiting to see how they perform in this new stage of life. So USA not only qualified for the Super 8s, but they're also qualified for the next T20 World Cup. So technically, they don't have to go and play the qualifier round in order to be, play for the team. So I hope after this performances, the USA's players actually get to play more and more cricket, and it becomes like their career, and rather than them doing a separate job to survive in USA. And hopefully ICC can bring more and more big nation teams to play against USA. So I'm looking forward to that. And who do you think is gonna do a good job tomorrow? I put my money down for Aaron Jones and Saurabh.
Aaron Jones? No, I think कल Aaron Jones नहीं चलेगा.
Yes, I think he might.
Well, let's see.
I mean, he has played in West Indies before.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, कल I think Saurabh चलेगा, Aaron Jones भी चल सकता है.
So yeah, go Team USA. Hopefully we get to see them put up a good fight against South Africa. But you never know, because this can be anyone's game. And if actually USA performs really well tomorrow, they have a chance to go to semis. So let's see. I would say go Team USA.
Go Team USA. Go Team USA. Have a good match and enjoy, and let's see what happens. Thank you so much guys for watching our video. We will see you on our tomorrow's video after the match.
Hopefully.
And yep, good night, Shabba Khair, and have a good day in whatever region you guys are in. Please just like and subscribe our channel, and don't forget to share. Thank you so much.
And Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak to everyone.
So thank you so much for liking our videos, and hopefully we get to see you guys soon. Okay, bye.